All right, welcome back, everyone. Last time we checked in specifically on the Makers Inc. project, I'd gotten some feedback that, when people signed up, it felt a little bit like there wasn't a tremendous amount of guidance on what to do next. And so this okay, so what next is something I heard from multiple people. And so committed to providing a bit more structure and guidance, and ultimately landed on creating an experience that's a bit more like a self-serve online course. And I'm going to be walking through some of those updates here today. So I also made some updates to the homepage and the marketing experience. You can see explicitly calling out on the top here, step-by-step guidance to launch and grow an online business without code. Learn how to uncover business opportunities through user research, build a digital product without technical skills, generate a loyal audience, and grow a business that makes a profit. And as you see when I scroll down, really reframing this around learning by doing and embracing this sort of course type approach, where I then go through, okay, when you get started, what are the things you're going to do? I have a little intro video that overviews the course, talks through each of the sort of stages and steps and things that people will be doing. So defining the purpose, doing user interviews, creating a persona, building and evolving the product. So creating that minimum viable product, the MVP, running usability tests, launching a small ad campaign to drive traffic to your product, to your business, and then starting to measure that, developing a strategy, and then ultimately growing the business. And so I've updated the marketing website to reflect the changes in the product experience. And then if I scroll up and then quickly step over to inside the product experience. So when you do sign up, now in your overview, it's really focused around this sequential course progress, where each phase and each step is outlined 1 through 10. And as you can see, I've already completed a couple in this instance, but when I click into the course, it takes me to a dedicated experience. You can see we're in section 3, the customer interview. There's a video that kicks off each section. And then as I navigate through, it's a variety of different things. So in this particular section, there's content and a template for performing user interviews, which is what this course section calls for. And then once you've completed those interviews, right in the product here, gather the information to create a persona. So define who is your target customer, and then you'll be able to refer back to that as you move forward. And as you progress from section to section, you'll see there's now another intro video that sort of introduces what is the content, what are the themes that we'll be talking about. We talk about, okay, minimum viable product. What is an MVP? What does that mean? And here are some options of what an MVP can be for your business, whether it's making sales calls and seeing if someone will sign a contract for a product or a service that you're going to build once you identify whether people actually want it. Can you do a painted door test or a Wizard of Oz test where you create a landing page and capture people's email to just see if there's demand for the idea that you have percolating, but you haven't quite actually built it yet. You haven't operationalized it or turned the idea into a product, but you're just sort of judging demand. And another approach would be, is there a service you can provide manually with the expectation that eventually you'll scale it and turn it into a digital product? Introduce no code and some potential software programs that people can leverage to build out an MVP, and then have a set of to-dos for each section. So I won't go through every single one, but this is the sort of new course structure that I've built out, and I'm excited to have those of you who signed up already run through, give me your feedback. You can send it to grant@makersincubator.com. And I'm also running a small ad test, sort of eating my own dog food, doing what I say here in section 5, running an ad campaign and going to see how new users to the site engage with the new product experience and see how that compares to the engagement levels I got from the first version of the product. So just wanted to give a quick update, and I look forward to getting your feedback.